Silver scrap dropped about 23.5% week over week on the Scrap Monster Price Index. Hi, Carol from Scrap Monster here with your precious metals scrap intelligence report for January 30th to February 5th, 2025. This report is for North America only. This is based on the Scrap Monster Price Index, and today we also have a COMEX future overlay using CME Group settlements and market reported settlements so you can see what the paper market did over the same week. In the next few minutes, I'll tell you the index moves in scrap, the COMEX future moves, one confirmed driver, one short weekly feature, and then operator context and a tight watch list. First up, silver scrap. Silver scrap saw the steepest drop, down 23.5% week over week on the Scrap Monster Price Index. On the gold scrap hallmark side, 14 karat is down $237.04 per ounce week over week, 18 karat down $303.90 per ounce, 22 karat down $371.17 per ounce or 7.77% week over week, and 9 karat down $151.95 per ounce. Non-hallmarked gold also weakened across the same purity brackets, 14 karat down $224.15 per ounce, 18 karat down $287.37 per ounce, 22 karat down $350.97 per ounce, and lower grade 9 karat mirrored the downtrend, down 7.77% week over week. Finally, platinum scrap dropped hard as well, down 17.51% week over week, with Scrap Monster citing a $356.54 per ounce weekly decline in non-hallmark platinum scrap. That's the scrap reality, broad weakness, with silver the standout downside move. Here's what COMEX futures did over the same date range. COMEX gold futures weekly open settlement $4,745.10 on January 30th, weekly close settlement at $4,861.40 on February 5th. That's up $116.30 or up 2.45% week over week. COMEX silver futures weekly open settlement $78,290, weekly close settlement $76,529. That's down $1,761 or down 2.25% week over week. The New York Mercantile Exchange NYMEX platinum futures weekly open settlement reference $2,121.60, weekly close settlement reference $2,070.60. That's down $51 or down 2.4% week over week. So on the paper side, gold rebounded over the week, silver stayed weak, and platinum stayed under pressure. The cleanest single story this week is a volatility-led correction after record highs. Scrap Monster points to profit taking after a record rally, shifting monetary policy expectations, and a stronger US dollar with reduced safe haven urgency as geopolitical pressure cooled. You can see the same tone in broader market coverage around the late January break, where the move was framed as profit taking and a macro repricing event, and then continued volatility into early February. Important nuance. This is also a divergence week. COMEX gold rose week over week from the January 30th settlement, while scrap gold on the Scrap Monster Price Index still posted weekly declines. The gap is real-world plumbing, timing, payables, spreads, and how quickly local buying terms adjust after a violent futures move. When the futures market snaps back after a shock, scrap does not instantly reprice one for one. Scrap pricing is typically a function of the reference market move, your payable percentage, refining and assay terms, and risk buffers that widen during high volatility. After a sharp break like January 30th, buyers often protect themselves first. Payables get cautious, spreads widen, and material that used to clean fast may take longer to price confidently. That is exactly how you can end up with COMEX gold up on the week, but index-based scrap gold still showing a week-over-week dip. For operators, the practical takeaway is not prediction, it's process. In weeks like this, your biggest edge is knowing your payable logic and documenting your exposure, not trying to call a bottom. 2 operator-safe implications. 1, if you handle silver bearing streams. This is a reminder that silver's downside can be fast and oversized. Scrap Monster's index shows silver down roughly 23.5% week over week, while COMEX silver was also down on the week, and volatility commentary tied part of this to positioning and micro pressure like a firmer dollar. 2, for gold-bearing material, don't assume the futures rebound instantly rescues scrap bids. This week is a clean example. COMEX gold is up about 2.45% week over week, while hallmark and non-hallmark scrap gold still posted weekly declines on the Scrap Monster Price Index. 2 things to watch structurally. volatility and risk controls in precious futures, including margin change, because that can mechanically change behavior and liquidity week over week. Continued dollar and rate expectation sensitivity. If the macro narrative whips again, silver and platinum tend to feel it first. For a weekly recap, scrap was broadly weaker, led by silver, with platinum also down hard. COMEX gold rebounded week over week from the January 30th settlement, while COMEX silver and platinum stayed soft. This report is for North America only, based on the ScrapMaster Price Index for scrap moves, with a COMEX futures overlay from settlements and market-reported settlements. For more, use ScrapMaster's pricing tools for the full hub of daily and weekly reports at scrapmonster.com. Thanks for watching. Come back next week for the next report. Bye-bye.